Ladies and gentlemen, your next city council member, Mr. Doyle.
Woo! Yeah, last time you guys said you wanted me to have more of an entrance and the stage presence. So my Irish grandmother would be very proud right now. Woo! No one thought Doyle was Portuguese, right? It's good to see everybody here tonight. For those of you who don't get out here much, which is about 5 of you, welcome to City Island. We did lose a few people in the traffic, but I think we probably gained many of them back because people were trapped here. Thanks for everybody turning out, and a special thank you to Maria and Stefan for making this happen. And again, beyond the food and the drinks, you really cannot beat the views that we have of the city skyline tonight. And as you've all probably guessed by now, by how many of you are here, either by the amount of people who have been talking about this event, or the constant emails and social media, which are not going to stop, I'm sorry. The campaign is going very well. We are on the verge of 300 donations given by everybody who's here, which is a very big accomplishment. And something that I'm probably the most proud of, 70% of all contributions come from people who live in the 13th Council District.
Yeah.
We, and I say we because you're all here with me, we were even recognized as the #1 recipient of small dollar donations, surpassing even some citywide elected officials, which is very good. Your support makes this all possible and has left us in a very strong position to not just compete, but to eventually win this race. We're off to a great start, and this is just the beginning, because the change we need to make is beyond one political race and beyond one candidacy. Over the last 3 years, my focus has been working to build up my community, this community. And while I'm proud of what we've accomplished, and I see Barbara over here, I recognize there's still much more we have to do, so I'm not saying that we're all done here. And to that point, in the weeks and months ahead, we're going to be going out to the other communities that the 13th District has, a number of different communities up on that map there, it's about 12. We're going to be going out to every community, meeting with people, meeting with them in their living rooms, meeting with them in their backyards, doing everything we can to spread the message of our campaign. And again, we've already confirmed 2 such events in Throgs Neck. So if you are from here and you don't live on City Island, please make sure to sign up for one of the forums over there, because we want to really reach out to everybody, grow and build the movement we've built. And again, I love you all, but we can only go back and ask so many people to donate so many times. So we really want to build the movement, grow our voter base, and get the message out there. I truly believe if we get the message out there, we can win. This is just a start, and again, there's always more to do. And the fact of the matter is, I'm not the most effective person to promote this effort. You are, each of you. Peer-to-peer communication is one of the most effective mechanisms we have, and if you have friends and family who live elsewhere in the district, talk to them, explain to them what we're trying to accomplish, and ask them if they'd be willing to speak to our campaign about hosting one of these gatherings. If they're looking to get in touch with us, you can always call me, or again, the website is right here, right next to my huge photo. I was taking some advice on the speech tonight, and I was given 2 gems of wisdom before I got up here. One from someone who shall go unnamed, who said, "You've already got these people's money, you should just 86 the speech so you can keep them as friends." And the second was from my father, always a gem of wisdom, Jim, who said, you should try to walk back that part about not taking the raise. So I'm not going to do that. But again, if I'm fortunate enough to become your councilman, I'm not going to stop asking for your ideas on how to improve our communities. I've seen firsthand the good that can happen when people come together and share their ideas. We do it every Tuesday at the civic meeting or at a chamber meeting or wherever else we are. I want your opinions on what priorities should be funded. I want to know directly from you what the problems are that need to be addressed in our community. I want to work with you to organize our neighborhoods so we can speak with a clear voice to make our community stronger, safer, and more prosperous. And more importantly, I And more importantly, I want you to hold me and any other elected official accountable to deliver the results we promise to you. Because that's why people don't feel connected to the political process. People like me, their suits are a little bit more expensive than mine, but they get up here, they make you a bunch of promises, they cannot keep those promises, and then there's obfuscation. And again, at the end of the day, people feel less inclined to get in the political process. This election, like many other important things in our lives, might seem far off. But the truth is, it's much closer than we realize. While we can't wait for others to make their decisions, we can also decide we can act. We can get organized and we can speak out for the change we want to see in our area. In the end, you either accept the fate cast upon you, or you seek to change it yourself. People can say a lot of things about me. Many have. There was a camera here earlier. I hope many of them were good things. Hopefully they didn't make a few detours to some other locations. Some can say some not so good things. But one thing they cannot say is that I'm not qualified to be in this race, that I do not have an understanding of the issues presented before us. And I will not allow any other candidate or any other campaign to outwork our campaign and what we've built here.
Yeah.
The stakes are too high, the issue's too important, and frankly, the change has been needed for too long. There's much work before us in the weeks and months to come, and I hope you'll help me in getting started. Thank you all very much.